Fixing a broken control arm on the Outcast, guys. This thing is not gonna fix itself, but if you go to your hobby shop and he gives you the wrong control arm, like I got, so I went online. So this front lower control arm, which broke, as you can see from right there, I hit a big damage. I got it online, 18 bucks. This is same for that Creighton 8S. There's the part number. Okay, there's the serial number. It's gonna come with two arms, and it is not gonna come with this red looking metal piece here. So you have to take this off and put it onto the new one. So let me set up my camera and I'm gonna guide you a little bit here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is you have to probably tap this off. It doesn't come on so easy. So this one goes on to the new one, and we might have to tap it back on. Let's use this control arm to do so. So let's take this little guy. What this does is it keeps it nice and strong and tight in place. Okay, and this goes into this little guy. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to catch the threads now than later. Okay, because the reason is because later on it's gonna be tough, little guy. Oh, also there's two control arms, like I said. So, but make sure you match them up. Okay, you see this angle? Make sure you don't have the opposite one. And I do have a bolt here which I saved. But anyways, this is gonna be a tough little cookie here to get in. So let me see if I can get this guy in there. And let me get some tools. It's a tough one. Let's give it another attempt with the tool here. So I have an Allen here. This is 7x32. Okay, that goes in. Let's see if we can catch the threads now. Now, it doesn't have threads, so we're gonna have to make our own threads. So it is something crazy here. Ha, tough one. So I managed to catch some threads. Let me turn on my light here. So I used the force against this machine here and I pushed it in, and after that, once it catches, it's gonna go all the way in. Just try to get it as straight as possible. Not so easy. And this is make sure you do your alignment a little bit. Once you're done, make sure you check your tires, because this is you could turn it to bring it in and out to adjust alignment. So I'm gonna get this thing in there and then we'll do the rest. All right, so I got this little guy in. So the next step is, see this little guy, I already disassembled the most of it, so you're gonna see me assemble it back, everything pretty much. So this guy, this pin, it's stuck in there, come on. And I dropped the piece. That's the old control arm, the broken piece. So make sure, let's not worry about this axle shaft here, I mean the shock. Okay, let's not worry about the shock, because it's gonna make things difficult for us. But we can get that in later, no worries. And this thing should fit in there perfectly evenly. But anyways, make sure you got your arm in this manner. You see this? This is the housing opening is on the top. Make sure your shaft goes in. Let's not worry about the shock yet. Come on, get out of there, shock. So make sure you got your shaft in there. And I really wanted to run this truck in the snow, but I've been sitting around and I bought the control arm from my friend. The hobby shop guy gave me the wrong control arm, and then he tells me I told him for the smaller scale of the Outcast. He's out of his mind. But anyways, see, I've been waiting for the new piece. So this two bolts here, I just put them back in the position. So you do need to take off these two bolts here, and let me just take these off right now. And I do have a few more bolts sitting on the floor, not on the floor, or inside the battery tray on this car, on this truck. But see this little guy? we're gonna take this off, the old control arm. I saved this one in here. So this comes off, and make sure you line your shock up and put the bolt right through. Let me match up a tool. So I'm gonna get this little guy in. So pretty much we got everything in there that we needed to get except the front end here. Bam, that's done. So the other pieces that I took off was this. It has 4 screws on it. I don't know why I took that off. Maybe there was a reason. All right, and not sure, but I took it about. And then the 2 screws I showed you, they go right through here, so you need a long little Allen. And then you got 4 screws in the bottom. Okay, so this thing slips on just like that. It slips on just like that. And it goes into the metal housing there. So there you go, that's in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get a long Allen and put the 2 screws right through the middle. All right, so these 2 screws, one goes through right here. Let me pick up the camera and show you where it exactly is going into. Let me get my light. You see right there, that's where it goes in. And there's one more in my other hand. Let me get that one out. So this one is gonna go right there, which you can fish it out right from up here. Okay, that's gonna make it flush. All right, so we got 4 bolts in the bottom to go, and then this little guy I took off. Who knows why? See, it's hard to even get in there. So I'm gonna put this in, and then I'm gonna put the 4 screws in the bottom. All right, my friends. 1, 2, 3, 4 in. We're gonna flip this truck over and put 4 more bolts in the bottom. Okay, so we got 2 and 2. The 2 big head ones that go here and the little head ones that go there. Make sure you catch the threads first. All right. I'm gonna try to get these by hand first, and then I just snug them with my ratchet. There you go. And then I gotta get these 2. 1. And here goes the second one. Make sure you catch the thread straight. Make sure it goes straight. And after that, just lock them up and you're done. Bada bing, bada boom. Put the tire on. If you need to make any necessary adjustments, you could adjust it right through the center of this hole. Okay, there's a hole inside of Allen. You can fit another small Allen in there. But anyways, thank you for watching.